I didn't think I'd be saying this, but I'm quite intrigued, Hasbro. For a long time, I felt that they didn't know they wanted A6 to replace Generations, and I know A6 is Generations, but you know what I mean. Or just be an accessory to it. But I feel like this split being more definitive is gonna be really cool. They said they're gonna make stuff of like more shows, especially like G1, and that's fine. I don't really care about that much about G1 stuff. But other shows and like comics is sounding really cool, like entertainment in general. Like imagine like more good Earthspark figures, or even like the Cyberverse characters that didn't really get good toys. Even RID 2015 and Prime. Like, it just sounds really cool to have like those things you touched upon and made like more accurate as like upgrades, because as we know, those toys weren't all perfect, but we all want like at least some things in the shows to look accurate. And I think getting rid of the middle ground of just having like it's Prime Bulkhead, but he looks not like Prime Bulkhead. Not that that's a bad toy, but I think it'd be cool. People would want to have like an accurate re-release of Bulkhead, especially because, not re-release, but like remake, because the original's expensive and like it's old, so you have to take care of it more. But like, what if there's a new one? And it also gives some space for Generations to do something new with itself. I don't want Generations to just be like an accessory to Studio Series anymore. I think it'd just be cool if it was its own thing, like its own aesthetic, kind of like it was in the past. Like, kind of like in Transformers Classics, where it's like, it's kind of like G1, but it's like modernized a bit. I think they could do that, like, they could do that again, they could do that more. There's just room for so much creativity, and they can even make like a new like series or show to go along with it. And they could introduce like crazy ideas. Kind of like a Cyberworld's doing right now, with like adding stuff like a Spinosaurus Shockwave. I think Cyberworld would be super cool if its figures were just like a little bit better. I said bigger, man, better, because like they don't have like elbow articulation. That would make like the whole figure for me. They just don't do that, which is really unfortunate. At least for like the bigger figures. But I'm still really liking how they're like experimenting with like adding new things to it. Like Megatron being a bull, or Scorch being a pirate, or Shockwave being a Spinosaurus. I'm not an IDW fan, but I think the Nautica is just a really cool like step in, I guess, the right direction, where they start making like more Studio Series goods, because those be like as accurate as possible. And I'll read IDW one day, and I need to do that really badly because it looks really cool. But Shredhead looks really cool also. I hope I can get that one day. If not, GG's. To be honest, that's kind of the only thing I'm right about. I feel like as they tried to be accurate to like more characters, I feel like they might be kind of scared to put them on shelves, because like, I've said it before, maybe not on this channel, but some of the comics are like some of the most inaccessible forms of media for like Transformers fans. Like, you could read them online, I guess, but that's not as accessible as like a TV show or a movie. So I get why they'd be kind of scared to have like these more obscure characters out there. Like Nautica's a popular IDW character, but I don't think like the whole like realm of Transformers, she's like the most popular, if that makes sense. So like, I'm kind of scared that like some of these characters will just be like put onto like maybe like Hasbro Pulse and just kind of be left there. Maybe they'll put like Optimus from like IW there, but they'll just leave like the other characters like online exclusives, which would be kind of sucky, because I have never bought from Hasbro Pulse before, and I don't really plan to. It's also really cool to find figures in person. I know the G1 aesthetic sells well, because that's the aesthetic that most people kind of recognize Transformers for. But if there's like other continuities that are like more wildly different, it'd be sad if that just didn't do well, and they just had to relegate it to online exclusively. They knew people, like the fans of those shows, would find it. All in all, I still am just really excited for this, so we get like the best of both worlds, hopefully. Like, we get more experimentation in Generations, and in Studio Series we get more like accurate figures. Like, it'd be so cool to see like the Prime figures like redone. I know that like those figures, I know that not all those figures were like perfect, and not all the designs would translate the best into figures, but like those figures are so expensive now, and it's so hard to get your hands on like some good Prime figures. I'd just be really happy. Same for animated, like it'd just be so cool. You know, I'd be like, I just hit the jackpot. And they also said that they'd be focusing on toy figures also, which is just really cool also, because like, you have Transformers like Needle Nose, and Needle Nose is like, he's a really cool like deluxe class, and he's just based off like a toy figure, and he doesn't really appear in media other than like IEW, I think. But like, people really like the upgrades for the toy figures, so I think they could just do more of that. And that is really cool, because like, the toys already are good figures. They just have to like redo them a little bit and add some extra articulation and make them change their proportions, and they're already good. So yeah, I hope you like this little hopecore Transformers video. As I said, I really didn't think I'd be making this, but I'm just really excited. The hopecore is real. Though those prices are still there.